Hey everyone, and welcome back. You know the stereotype, right? The grumpy senior on the block, always yelling at kids to get off their lawn. But what if we could flip that script entirely? What if we could turn that friction into a real friendship? Today, we're going to break down exactly how to go from being the grumpy neighbor to the neighborhood guru. So let's be honest, the kids next door, sometimes it feels like they're just a constant source of low-level stress, right? The noise, the bikes all over the sidewalk. But what if I told you that this little generational divide isn't the problem we think it is? In fact, it might just be hiding a massive opportunity. Let's reframe this whole thing. Think about it. Kids today are glued to their screens. They're often really craving real, face-to-face interaction and just practical skills. And guess who has all of that in spades? You do. You've got the life experience, and often you've got the time that their own busy parents just don't have. See, it's not a mismatch at all. It's actually a perfect match. And here is the absolute best part. Making this shift from grumpy neighbor to respected mentor, it's not some huge, impossible task. It's really just about making a few small, smart moves that can make a world of difference. So here it is, your official toolkit. We've boiled it all down to 6 simple, super low-effort hacks that you can literally start using this afternoon to completely change the dynamic on your street. All right, let's dive right in. Number 1, this one is, well, it's just so simple, it's brilliant. Seriously, think about it. What's the one thing almost every kid is desperate for? A charged phone. So put a power strip on your porch with a little sign that says, free charge, 10 minutes max. They'll stop by for a quick power boost, and almost without even thinking about it, a real conversation gets started. Okay, moving on to number 2. This one is all about building a little bit of trust. You know, you're sending such a powerful message with this one by putting out a small box with a screwdriver, a bike pump, maybe some pliers, and a label that says, borrow what you need, bring it back. You're really saying, hey, I trust you. That empowers them, and it teaches a quiet little lesson in responsibility without you ever having to say a word. Okay, hack number 3 uses a skill that you might not even realize is so incredibly valuable. You have a secret weapon their parents might not: patience. While they might be struggling with some simple phone setting, you can be the calm, cool guide who shows them how to organize their apps or edit a short video for a school project. All of a sudden, you're the go-to tech guru. Number 4, this one takes a little bit more of a proactive approach, but it's totally worth it. Now, don't worry, we're not talking about starting a whole summer camp here. This is a mini workshop. Just once a month or so, invite a few of the kids over for like 15 minutes to learn one practical skill. It immediately positions you as someone who has real, valuable hands-on knowledge. And you can get really specific here. So what could that look like? Well, for the boys, maybe a super quick lesson on how to patch a bike tire or tie a couple of knots that are really useful for camping. For the girls, maybe you could share some simple tricks for taking better photos with their phone or how to make some cool jewelry. The key is to keep it quick, useful, and, fun. All right, our 5th hack. This one is pure psychology, and let me tell you, it works like a charm. This is a total game changer. Before you say anything else, especially if you're about to correct them about something, start with a genuine compliment. Hey, that's some great footwork on that soccer ball. Or, wow, that's a really nice bike setup you've got. It completely disarms them and makes them way more open to whatever you have to say next. And now for our final hack in the toolkit. This is the one that really establishes you as a true confidant. I want you to picture this: a small box on your porch with a notepad and a pen and a sign that says, ask me anything. Kids can anonymously drop in questions about school, life, anything that's on their mind. It creates this safe space and turns you into a trusted, non-judgmental source of real-world wisdom. So you've started trying some of these hacks. What happens next? Well, this is where we see the magic of what's called the reciprocity effect. Basically, you've been putting all this positive energy out into the neighborhood, and that energy starts coming right back at you. And this right here is the ultimate transformation. You're no longer just that grumpy senior. You become the person they actually look up to, the one they know they can rely on for more than just a bike pump or a phone charge. You've earned their respect. And the benefits become real, tangible things. All of a sudden, they're the ones looking out for you. They'll grab your mail if it starts to rain. They'll ask if you need anything from the store. These small acts, they all weave together to build a stronger, safer, and just plain better community for absolutely everyone. So never, ever underestimate your value. You are Generation Ultra. Your life experience isn't just a dusty collection of memories, it's a vital resource. And sharing what you know doesn't just help the kids next door, it keeps you connected, it keeps you sharp, and it proves how essential you are to your community. So, the knowledge is all yours now. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to set up that charge and chat station? Or maybe try the compliment first approach? Your first small step won't just change your day. It could truly change your entire neighborhood. Tell me in the comments, which idea are you going to try first? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Coming up next, we're going to talk about simple, realistic ways to meet the opposite sex after 60. See you soon. Stay sharp. We've got this.